Sura from Sura Center. Today, talking about coaching. What is coaching? And I'll be referring to my notes here. According to the International Coaching Federation, coaching is partnering with clients in a thought-provoking and creative process that inspires clients to maximize their personal and professional potential. There are many forms of coaching. There's life coaching, nutritional coaching, career coaching, spiritual coaching, and it really depends on whatever it is that you want to focus on in your own life. I personally started with leadership coaching. That's where I specialize, but I would say that that includes life coaching, because when I had started this process, what I realized is that the way you live your life, every aspect of your life, if you're facing a block at work, that block is often reflected in other areas of that person's life. So it's really important to address a person's lifestyle and every aspect and facet of a person's life. If I could say in just a few lines what I feel a life coach does, you're empowering people to live a healthier, more fulfilling existence. You're empowering people to live their fullest life, their fullest potential. And you do this through a process called coaching. Now, what does coaching entail? It entails asking powerful questions. So when you go through life coach training, you learn how to ask questions. And I encourage people to ask questions in a way that's intuitive. Sometimes you don't know where the session's going, but you have a sense. So you keep asking questions in a kind of systematic way. And part of being a coach is learning how to listen from a deep place where you're listening to someone beyond words. You're looking at their body language, you're listening to the tone of their voice, you're just getting a sense of their overall energy. So being able to listen beyond words. A really powerful way to listen is through reflective listening, just repeating back to someone what you heard them say. Because oftentimes, we say things, but it's somewhat unconscious. But in coaching, what you're doing is you're raising awareness. You're raising awareness for someone. You're saying, did you realize that you said that 3 times? In our last 3 sessions, you said that you wanted to create this in your life. You said you wanted to do this. And this comes to another aspect of a coach is, first of all, it's giving feedback. You give feedback to your clients. So you're letting them know what you heard, you're giving them feedback, and it's almost as if you're holding up a mirror to the other person so that they can see more clearly where they're coming from. Oftentimes when you're in your own head, that's exactly where you are. You're in your own head with your own reference points. When you have somebody that's outside of your head, that's neutral, who's not invested in having things go one way or another, but is there to really support you in your own process, it provides a mirror, and you can see more clearly where you're coming from and where you're going. Another thing that a coach does is a coach holds a person accountable. Coaching is about what's happening now and what you want to do now to affect your present life and the future. A lot of that is doing what you say you're going to do. So I consider what happens in the coaching session one part, but a larger part is what doesn't happen in the coaching session. It's after the session, after you're really inspired, and then do you go and do the things that you say you're going to do to make those changes in your life, to make these positive changes that's going to bring you to a higher place. And it's really about living in a higher way. And that's where a coach is really helpful, because a coach will hold you accountable. What would be a powerful next step for you? So this is an example of a coaching question. What would be a powerful next step? You saying what would be a next step for you, and then the coach holding you accountable to actually doing that step. So these are some ways in which a coach can be very helpful. And as I said, there's a lot of different kinds of coaching. People will come for so many different reasons. Oftentimes, it's if you're feeling stuck, if you're going through profound transition in your life or change, if you've gone through great loss. Um, People will come to coaching if they want to get to another level in their career, another level in their life. And that's a reason people will come to a coach. And like I said, you know, with a life coach, you can accomplish so much more in your life because you're actually taking time and space from your schedule and an investment to really focus on your life, to focus on what's important to you and what it is that you really want to create. And when you have two people looking at it and focusing on it, you help your intention to expand. It allows your intention to expand. So that's a little bit about life coaching. I'll also talk about how coaching is different than therapy, and I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. Please feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Bye, everyone.